Welcome back, everybody. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys are having a good one out there today. Well, guys, we're going to be going over different sweaty skins you guys can main. The inspiration behind this video was a tweet from Lachlan that says, top tip for Fortnite creators and pros. Centering your brand around one skin is a great way to help you stand out and build your brand identity. With over 1,000 skins and edit styles, there's so many ways to express yourself uniquely than you ever could before. And then he also said, this is even more applicable now with the introduction of locker bundles. The only thing I would say is try to avoid collab skins so you don't have any third-party copyright issues down the line. So if you guys don't know what maining a skin means, even if you aren't a content creator, you just use one skin and that's it. If you're a content creator, it doesn't necessarily mean you always use that one skin, but people have, like C-Day with the Raptor. It also means people like Fresh, who in basically every thumbnail have the Reflex skin. I don't really think he uses that skin anymore, but when you see a thumbnail with the Reflex in it, you're gonna be thinking, well, that's probably a Fresh video. There are so many skins that I couldn't mention in today's video, but I feel like would be pretty decent, so I'm gonna start showing them on the screen right now. So if you guys would like to use any of these that I don't mention in today's video, feel free, because I think they're all great. But the first ones I wanted to go over were 3 skins that may appear in the item shop quite often, but are almost never seen in game. The first one is the Scully. This one didn't appear in the item shop for a very long time, but since it's a Valentine's Day skin, it came back out for a few days. Whenever I see this skin, I don't see it as a Valentine's Day skin. I just see it as a sweaty skin. That's it. But it's pretty unique and I like it. The next one is the Scarlet Serpent. And I rarely see this run, if ever, in games. And trust me, I play a lot of games looking at people's skins. This resembles Medusa. And if you guys don't know who that is, basically she has snakes in her hair. And that's as far as I want to explain it. But with both of these edit styles having pretty standard color schemes, this one was bound to be good, but it didn't really sell well, and I don't know why. I love this skin, and it's a skin I could see myself maining if I actually ever did main a skin. But if you guys want to get your hands on it, I would say this is a great skin to main. And then lastly, we have the Chance, which is a reskin of the very popular Ruby, but chances, no pun intended, are that this will be in the item shop forever. It is sort of weird to not see this one in the item shop a little bit more often, but I gotta say, guys, even though this one is in the item shop a little bit less than the other two, I would say it's going to take one person to main this skin, and it's going to blow up in popularity again. Because at first it was very popular. Now I would say not too many people run it, but maybe a lot of people have it. But you're going to be seeing it a lot more in games when one person mains it. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know if it will ever happen, but maybe it could be you. Now I'm going over 4 skins unlikely to come back out, but if they do, they would be great to main. First, we have the Shin, next Cypher, Outcast, and Astro Assassin. I think all of these skins are great. They're very unique, except for the Cypher. I don't really care for it. But all of these skins stand out in such a great way, Outcast being one of my favorite skins in the game, but it hasn't been to the shop for so long, and I don't know why. We'll see if any of these ever come back out, but if you have your hands on these skins right now and you're a content creator, maybe start focusing your content around these skins. 3 ugly skins that no one will main, but maybe you will. We have the Dare, the Fyra, and the Freestyle. These skins, to me, are very bad. I know why they aren't popular, and I know why nobody would ever main them. But if you take a bad skin, aka the Dynamo, and you end up using it like Mongrel did, well, that skin could blow up in popularity. I'm so excited to see what skin that I think is horrible, that most people think is horrible, but for some reason it's gonna become popular because, you know, one person uses it. I don't know what that will be, but I'm excited to see it. 3 skins that are too basic to main, but they aren't very popular. First up, we have Clash, and this one reminds me of every single Sweaty skin's most basic elements taken to form a very underwhelming uncommon skin. I really don't like this one. I understand why people don't like it. I think it's bad. I think it's way too basic. I think it's like a replica of a lot of skins, but I don't know. You could main it, I guess. For our second skin, we have Fortune, and this one, the color scheme just doesn't stand out, and that's why I wouldn't main it, because why would you main a skin? To stand out. So if you're trying to main a skin, don't use this one because it's not going to stand out, and you're not trying to fit in if you're maining a skin, at least in my opinion. And then finally, guys, I wanted to say Instinct. I think this one shouldn't be mained by anyone unless you're trying to be Mr. Fresh's girlfriend. Fresh already mains this set, so just don't even try. Now we have 3 male Sweaty skins that you guys can main. First off, the Bone Wasp is just one of the best skins in the game for me. This reminds me so much of the Mesmer. I love the color schemes, and guys, that little hornet on the back just makes this skin. I think it'd be really cool to see someone main this skin and sort of use that hornet logo as their profile picture for either YouTube, Twitter, or everything, every social media that they use. Next up, we have the Hopper, and yes, guys, this is the 50th John Wick reskin, but this one stands out the most because of its pink color scheme. Lastly, we have Teak, and this is one of my favorite male skins in the game, and that was when the first edit style was the only one available. But I actually think the purple and lime green edit style makes for some amazing combos and made this skin even more appealing. There were more male skins that I wanted to mention, but I feel like this video is going to be too long if I do. And then 6 skins I recommend maining. At our number 6 spot, we have the Takara, and if you were Japanese, this one would be a great skin to main. This skin does resemble the Japanese flag, and I'm assuming if you're Japanese, you're probably not going to be watching this video unless you speak English. But if you do speak English and you're Japanese and you're a content creator for Fortnite, well, that would be a perfect match for this skin. I think this is super dope. I love it, but let's move on to our number 5 spot, the Dazzle. This actually used to be my favorite skin in the game way back in the day, and I should have mained it, but I didn't. But it's not a very popular skin. It never really was. But guys, I think this one is like the perfect Sweaty skin. It's got a color scheme that stands out and nobody uses it. At the number 4 spot, Catastrophe. This is one of those skins similar to the Dynamo, but I actually like it. It's going to take one person to use it. Maybe it's going to be Mongrel yet again. He's made a lot of unpopular skins popular, but for some reason, this one never really sold well, and it's not popular at all. At our number 3 spot, I had to give it to the Scourge. This one has been mained before, but it just isn't very popular as of right now. I think a lot of people probably have this in their locker, but again, it's just going to take that one person to start using it, and then it's going to explode. At my number 2 spot, I had to give it to the Bandolette, and not the first edit style, but that second rainbow edit style that I like to call it is just so colorful and it stands out. And then finally, guys, my favorite skin for a skin that I would love to main, but I probably never will, is the Blockade Runner. The orange color scheme and then the white hair go so well together. I don't know why this one isn't popular, but if you guys want to main a skin that nobody ever will use or buy, this is it. So if I had to main any skins on this list, first off, it would be the Blockade Runner or the Bone Wasp. And then I would probably throw in the Outcast there as well, because all of these skins stand out. I love orange and yellow in Fortnite, so these would be my obvious choices. You guys are gonna have to tell me what you think. Do you guys think you're ever going to run any of these skins as your main? And guys, if you're using, let's say, the Siren, if you guys are using the Dynamo, and that's your profile picture, and you're trying to be a content creator, stop it right now. Get rid of that profile profile picture and use something else. Use something that nobody else uses, and who knows, maybe your career can finally take off. And this isn't to say that if you start using one of these skins, you're just going to immediately blow up. No, it's not going to happen like that. But I do think that people like C-Day, if they didn't just have the Raptor skin, they wouldn't be as popular as they are. And that's my speculation. Maybe it ended up hindering C-Day. Maybe he could have been even bigger than he was, but I doubt it. But I hope this helped you out, guys. These are very unpopular skins, all of them. There are a lot more unpopular skins that I didn't mention here, but this is the list that I came up with. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys could, make sure to use my code COBESMIND and drop a sub, guys. I would appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.